Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV for the grand final of the Warband Native League. The action has already started, so we're just going to get stuck right in there.
Yeah,
The map is Forts of Honor. It is the second round of the game. Kurwa are trailing 1-0, sorry, to Europai right now. It took the first round, and it's currently 4 players against 4. The flag has spawned. It's raised slightly higher for Kurwa. Garth trying to fight his way there right now. LaRue brings down Sotomersu here, and it's 3 Kurwa against 4 Europai here. The flag dropping for Kurwa right now. If Scar can get to it, I think it's just about even at the moment, but there's the clock is ticking down on this round. T has come over. I don't know who T is, but he's come over to help dispatch Paraspec. And they've managed to get Kurwa off the flag. I think that's going to be another round for Europai. LaRue just fighting out with Griffin right now. Scar goes over to help out, and they finish him off. LaRue picking up 6 kills in the first 2 rounds. And that's why he's listed as a key player, which you'll see in the first break. Okay, guys, just there's a little explanation here. Sorry for slight delay on the stream. Didn't quite have everything ready for the match start, and they went ahead anyway, but that's okay. Europai taking the first 2 rounds of the match, looking pretty good here. Starting out exactly as they did against Garda Vestinii in the semi-finals. And, okay, that's a quick intro. I'm Captain Lust, your regular host. Get this out of the way. I work for Tailworlds Entertainment. I do community management and public relations, and also run this channel which streams mainly competitive mount&blade warband. I'm joined by my regular co-caster and production guru, Eman of the Cool Gaming Bro. Say hello, Eman.
Hi there, Lust. We apologize for being tardy, but this is the match we've been waiting for. This is the finale. This is the t-shirt battle! That's what will go down in history.
That's exactly right. Freaky T-shirts, the sponsor, going to be providing 14 T-shirts to the winner of this match. Europai already said they're going to try and buy extras, or they're going to sort it out to get extras so they can get T-shirts for their whole team as well.
Very nice of them. That's if they win. I'm kind of excited for this match because Europai, they talked about making T-shirt plans and getting people to design the logo and all that work. What if Kurwa wins? They don't even get the T-shirts.
Well, for Kurwa to win, they gotta change things around right now because they're currently 2-0 down against Swado, and that's not an ideal position. We know Swado can be very, very snowbally. We already see Scar taking Brigandine, a couple of other players picking up male Horburgeons as well, and LaRue taking 6 kills as well.
LaRue really wants that T-shirt. He's playing shirtless right now. He needs it. It's hard to go anywhere but the beach
LaRue's been training really hard. If you can check out his channel, it's twitch.tv/LaRue the B. He's always, well, not always, but regularly streaming his own practice sessions on IG Battlegrounds. He works hard, he's got a very competitive spirit. And very talented player as well.
Handsome to boot.
Yeah, he is. Regular guest on Horse and Sword. Belgian. Okay then,
Kurwa's sitting at a really deep deficit here in terms of gold.
Yeah, they're quite far back. They got the, well, I want to say an advantageous flag spawn. They're closer to the flag spawn at the moment. They've left 2 players in this shed. Interesting. I'm not sure why that is. I was just set up like a crossfire.
It's a tarp! Now they can see him through the slits.
Yeah, out comes Raiden and Old Voodoo, but they seem a little outnumbered here. A just going to get right into them. And this could be a little bit tough.
Oh, they got baited into the Kurwa horse assault.
Relax goes down immediately. And not looking great here for Kurwa right now. That has to be said.
Oh,
the fight is
shot, however.
Breaking out and continuing. We see that A just starting to go over there right now. TM, Azam with a double kill there. Scar gets a team kill on Azam, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The flag is still high for Kurwa, but it's only Griffin left right now. T, who I believe is Tomi, getting his 6th kill of the set. M brings down Griffin to finish it off, and well, this is a very one-sided start to this this final.
AE came prepared.
Certainly did. They tend to do so. And you got to wonder, perhaps Kurwa not really bringing it in this final. And I mean, really, this is a chance for Kurwa to make their statement after the ECS, after the drama that went down there, and the eventual win that was granted to Europai. There's a chance for Kurwa to try and assert themselves and to challenge the champs. But they're not looking like a team which can really do much right now. I know they've had problems in trainings. I think IG refused to train with them after Kurwa's attitude, perhaps. You'd say.
Early for them.
Yeah. Well, it's not nice to play against a team which is just constantly insulting you, is it? So they lost themselves a training partner in
too much
IG.
BM will lose you friends.
Yeah.
Take note, people.
But Apis Europai certainly seem to be a lot strong right now. And I want to point you to Scar's armor. Because this guy's got a brigandine, a bucket helmet, and iron gauntlets. Looking pretty sick right there.
He's even got the greaves, I think.
Nah, he's not. He's got leather boots. That's just like the kneecaps of the armor.
Ah, I see.
Although those splintered greaves are fantastic. I'll grant you that. Very fine looking piece. And protection.
I hope Kurwa are gonna bring it back because this set seems to be all but lost for them. You gotta fight bucket men right now, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to fight this kind of armor disadvantage. They might just have to try and well, they should have to do whatever they can, I guess. They still have an extra horseman on Apis Europai. 2 to A's 1. Although they haven't been doing too much so far.
This is a cool revisit to, like, ECS Final Part 2. That one was a default win for AE due to trolls and people jumping in the server. But now is a chance for Kurwa to shine, but they are not doing that well. This is the same roster.
Well, there's a few different changes actually here and there. Paraspec I think is new. Griffin wasn't in Kurwa before. And once again, Kurwa get onto the flag spawn. It's going to be Apis Europai with the assault. The advantage here for Apis Europai is really their gold though, and the equipment. Scar is going to be very, very hard to bring down, and he's got a scimitar as well, making him just as lethal as the Vega troops. In come Relax and Ottoman, the horsemen for Kurwa, but they back off.
AE's waiting for a moment to come in.
Yeah, they're biding their time. In the meantime, Kurwa are raising that flag though. Paraspec getting up, very, very near the top. First kill comes in from Anders now, and I think that's going to be the trigger for A's push forward. It is, and they do start to move themselves into the Kurwa lines. Team kill from LaRue though, and Kurwa have a chance to hold off and get this. Ottoman takes a catch chance kill too. It's very, very close right now. 6 players against 6. Griffin stuck in the corner, not able to shoot. Scar and Azan moving in on him, trying to take him down. In comes the Kurwa catch support, but Azan with the jump slash brings down Relax, and Ottoman's going to go down as well, I think. Here.
Oh no, Azan missed with the air.
Just escapes Azan's sword, and Ottoman's going to dismount here to try and fight with his teammates. Raiden brings down M. Another team kill from A there. Scar brings down Azan, and A still with the advantage. Deaconberry brings down Old Voodoo here.
Oh, he's still going. Seems like he defeated his assassin, or would-be assassin.
He's doing what he can. If he can jump down onto his flag now, he needs to jump down right now onto his flag. He's got.
He has no health. He'll die from the impact.
If he can get onto his flag right now, he can get a draw. If he can stay alive, he's gonna do it. He's gonna jump.
Whoa! Why would you? He broke his kneecaps.
Finishes him off. He was so close to being able to snatch that draw. But he does go down, and LaRue slashes him in midair. LaRue picking up, well, 7 kills. I think he actually got.
Oh, he actually sliced him in air. He didn't break his ankles.
Yeah, he sliced him in midair. He might have broken his ankles when he got there, though. Well, the mistake that Raiden made there was to jump off the edge. You should have just walked off, because you're actually giving yourself a bigger fall if you jump. He could have actually gone down the sides as well, but in any case, there we have the first set, a 4-0 to Apis Europai. Very, very one-sided start here, but not worth ruling out Kurwa yet. They are a very, very experienced side. Wow. Completely capable of bringing this back. And bear in mind, this is Apis Europai's map pick.
Apis Europai wanted this map.
They did, yeah, they picked it, especially. And do you have a tweet from Black Tide? I wonder why Black Tide's not playing actually, but I'm sure Sotomosu has his reasons. He says, at Captain Lust, Sotomosu crumbling under pressure. Griffin, go vagina, go left, go right, no, just go the flag. That's a quote from TeamSpeak from Sotomoso, apparently.
Well, now that we started in media res right here. Now we got a little break here to talk a little more about the tournament and how these guys got here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was an early stage of the tournament, which was just the group stage, a round robin, separate divisions. So these teams are both in Division A. A round robin, 8 teams in Division A. They all play each other over 7 weeks, and the top 4 teams go to the knockout stage. So it's first place against fourth place, second place against third place. That's the semi-finals, and then the 2 winners of those games go through to the grand finals, which is this match. And I think, as most people predicted, Kurwa and Europai were going to go through. Kurwa beat out Nameless in a very, very close semi-final. Actually, it was 13-2 the final, 13-12, sorry, the final score, after an extended series. Well, they had a tiebreaker. Europai versus Javelin, the game we streamed, was yeah, it was a landslide. Well, when we stopped streaming, it was 9-0, where Europai had already won. So very, very different semi-finals, and well, I think we're seeing perhaps a little bit of a quality gap here as well. 4-0 in the first set. Is this significant, do you think?
It is. It is pretty bad right now for Kurwa. I wonder if they have the same training discipline that AE do. I mean, I love their trolly personality. I mean, it's inherent in their name, but
this is go time.
I know, this is the finals. This is about as serious as it gets. If you don't...
You got to bring your A game.
Yes, and if you don't bring it, you don't get a t-shirt.
Exactly. You got to have that t-shirt passion. And come on, a t-shirt would be a great thing. It's a memento for possibly the greatest tournament there's ever been seen in Warband's history.
One of the best run ones I've seen, or that
Definitely,
I've had the pleasure of streaming. But I mean, that t-shirt is as close as you can get in the Warband scene to a trophy right now.
You're damn right.
And a trophy you can wear, that's the best part, a usable trophy. Other ones just sit up on a shelf, and when people come over, you tell them, look, this is what I accomplished back in the day. But a t-shirt, you could take that out in public to people, and they just walk by you and read that on your shirt. What? Apis Europai? What is this? Victors of WNL?
Champions of Warband. The greatest warbladers in the land.
Then again, those t-shirts can say Kurwa. Now they're going to be the Swatians. So.
They can do. It's not over yet. For those of you not familiar with the Warband match format, we play 2 maps of 8 rounds, and within each map, they swap sides, so they play 4 rounds on each side. We're touching the 16 rounds, and can you hear that thunder? We got thunderstorms in Ankara right now, where I'm streaming from.
Ah. The flag gods know what's at stake here. There's ruckus in the heavens.
To commend this dramatic conclusion.
That's what it is, yeah, conclusion to a wonderful season.
It is, yeah, this is the final game. And, well, there's more of it to come yet. Europai, a dream start, a perfect start. 4-0. And Kurwa looking essentially in disarray. They don't seem to be prepared on this map. We didn't see the first round. We didn't see the first round, but as soon as they got that first round, they seemed to be completely on it. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. They got tanked up as fast as they could. And they made it very, very difficult for Kurwa to get anything done towards the end there. Kurwa's still fighting, though. They came close in a couple of rounds.
My God.
Questions have been raised about Kurwa's infantry abilities. And that's something which could really cause them a lot of problems, especially on this map. On the next map, which is going to be Field by the River, there's a chance we're going to see no infantry, or no dedicated infantry, as a class at least.
Kurwa picked Field by the River?
They did, yeah.
Isn't that an odd choice, given that that is where 6 Cav was invented?
Kurwa all over that. And Kurwa's plan, and what Sotomasu said on Horse and Sword, is that we're banking on having better Cav. That is our whole strategy. It's on having better Cav and beating them on the Cav fights. I think that's very good. I think they have to take some rounds on Fort of Honor.
That is bold as all hell.
But he's saying, we got better Cav.
That is Kurwa
It's
in a
filled by the river.
nutshell. We don't
Yeah.
care that AE are
I
experienced.
mean, I think no matter how good your cav are, you're not going to take 8 rounds of Filled by the River. So they gotta get something on 4-1 here. When Kurwa and Europai met in the regular season, Europai did come away the champions. They did come away victorious. Although interestingly, Nameless beat Europai and Kurwa thrashed Nameless, so there was a bit of a tripartite struggle going on there. Tri-party, whatever.
Yeah, you try hard and you party hard. You do both at the same time.
And
Restart and live. Might as well get you acclimated, get proper introduction.
might as well hit the
to this
map
level.
intro because we didn't get a chance to do that before.
Yes.
The 4-1 map intro.
Wonderful intro, and now we are properly introduced to the map, and here is the continuation.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Fort of Honor. Fine map made by, I believe, Nox. It came up on the screen.
It did, and I didn't even read it, but the people know.
Oh, by Sphere, I do apologise. The IG, Renowned Ranger, and God, that's a lot of cracking thunder going around outside my window right now.
Ah, yes.
And there'll be thunderstorms in the match to come, I feel. 3 cav coming in here for Europai. 1 dismounted is my guess. I'm going to play dismounted cav. The main role of the dismounted horseman, or horseman doesn't take a horse here, is to drop scimitars for the classes. This horseman takes 3 scimitars. In the meantime, though, Kurwa making a couple of changes. It looks like Tiger's come in as well as Black Tie coming in. I'm actually surprised Black Tie wasn't playing from the start because he's kind of he was their transfer which they got from Core later on in the season, and really he was brought in to be an infantryman. Paraspec is there as well, aka also known as Parastoxer, but really of the top caliber infantrymen they've only really got Black Tide.
I thought Black Tide was renowned as a horseman.
He is. Renowned as both. Very, very talented player.
Let's see here. Kurwa need to make an upset here.
Yeah, they got to get some rounds here. The flag spawns in the graveyard.
Snowball to pieces.
Once again, yeah, Kurwa closer to the flag, but they've not been able to defend it successfully so far.
Yes, they've had a failed defense here inside the graveyard. Let's see if they've learned anything. They're still trying the little outhouse maneuver here.
I think the idea is to sort of get a crossfire going. If they can keep enemies out, they can have some kind of crossfire, make it a bit harder for Europai to get onto the flag. They're raising it as well, so A can't stand around forever.
Yep,
they're hesitating and they're delaying here.
Soda Mercy's actually in the background preventing Shemfarash and Peter from coming in.
Oh yeah, and A go into that shed, but as they try and get in there, 2 AE players get shot and injured very, very heavily. Scar does bring down Raiden though. In the meantime, Relax has brought down Shemfarash. That means
great
injuries. 1 horseman down for Europai.
Sotomosa
brings down Nuru as well, and slight advantage to Kurwa now. I feel like Blackjack takes down M, and
Peter just ramming his horse into the grave.
Right now. Peter is dismounted and fighting out with Tug right now. He's on very low health. He comes Relax to finish him off, and Kurwa looking a lot stronger now playing as a Swardian team. Deacon Barry gets overwhelmed by superior numbers, and well, just down as remaining. He will fall as well. Down he goes to Sotomersu, and well, Kurwa answered back.
Much
they're not
better
down, they're not
execution.
Out. And now it's Kurwa with the chance to make some snowballing happen here. It's Kurwa with the looted scimitars, the halberdians, and those crossbows were very, very effective. As soon as A went in there, I mean, Kurwa were waiting for that to happen. They're waiting for AE to try and eliminate that crossfire, and 2 brilliant shots, crippling. I think it was M and Scar as they went into that shed.
Yes, that was a much better execution by Kurwa.
Much better, yeah.
They had a proper defense at the back to prevent horses from going into the graveyard from behind. They also, part of the reason that succeeded was AE kind of fell for the bait. They went for the outhouse and exposed their backs to all the archers in the graveyard.
I gotta wonder why AE didn't try and go in from the back. You can sort of move in from that back alley, and I mean, although once you move past the corner, you're gonna be under pressure. But really, it's a fairly covered approach to the flag. You can burst out, and there's not really that much space in that graveyard to run away.
You're talking about the back corridor that Soda Mercy was covering?
Yeah, but I mean, only one player can't cover a whole team, can he? Surely?
It's such a tight corridor. That's basic battling 101. If you're outnumbered, just hold out in tight areas.
I don't know. I feel like that would have been a better approach at least, because I mean, the area they tried to move in from, it's open, and there was a crossfire set up. Getting past that wall as well is very difficult. You can kind of jump over it, or you can go round, and you basically you're walking around an open area, very very runnable for quite a long time. Relax the horseman did very well there as well, should be mentioned.
AE seemed to be chilling around the table, just talking about things, just chit-chatting about the game. Their plans.
Waiting for the flag at the moment, I think.
They're already talking about their t-shirt
plans.
moving
up at the moment, moving towards the center, just before the flag spawns. Obviously something they've planned and they're intending to do here.
Peter is on watch duty, trying to see the movements.
Flag spawns back in the graveyard once again, and Kurwa, because they move forward to anticipate the other flag spawn, they're now quite a long way away from the graveyard. It's going to be hard for them to set up this time.
I think they still will have time.
I think they still do have time, yeah, but perhaps not quite as much time.
Yep, they're doing the exact same maneuver. The men go in the building, they stand by the hay.
Teslos will Europai do the exact same thing. They are a team which plans, and they're very confident in their plans, but they're also adaptable. They know not to be tricked twice in the same way. So we'll see how they play this out and see what they're going to try and do here. Deacon Barry moving towards that back alley that we mentioned. So Tomasu as well with a shot off on Anders here. A shot on Deacon Barry if he can take it. Oh! But doesn't get it. He's spotted in the last minute.
Oh, Kurwa pushing out. A little change in their plan. A smart adaptation.
Yeah, and it looks like they've caught a couple of A players outnumbered here.
Definitely.
Very easy. Dan goes Peter as well.
Oh, Peter went down immediately.
M moving in to try and support his teammates, but his teammates are all dead. M getting battered here by Old Voodoo with that long all pike. And in comes Raiden to try and finish him off. Down he goes. Black Tide is taken out by Anders, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. There's 7 Kurwa against 5 AE right now. LaRue takes down Griffin, evening up the counter plays once again. The team go from Paraspec gives AE a chance. It's 4 AE against 5 Kurwa right now. So it's mostly fighting out with Scar here. They both break out to other things, so they abandon the fight. Relax brings down Shimafrash. In comes Scar to try and support Anders here off the flag, but Relax in the meantime is cutting down bees like he's a big can of smoke, and he brings down Scar, and is finished off with the bump. And Relax, after 2 rounds, is on 6-0, doing massive work here for his team, the Czech Republic player.
Just spraying that can of venom all over their beehive right now.
I've had the pleasure. There you go. Venom?
So you're right. I don't know, poison.
But why?
It's not
why
venom.
Poison?
Snakes have venom. Cans don't.
Why are they snakes though?
What? Because they're snakes in the grass. Soda Mercy owes me money. Sure. But that was brilliant by Kurwa. I love that.
Yeah,
they
fantastic.
feigned the same attack, but then they moved out and just exploded out of that graveyard. Rise from your graves.
I don't know if that was their plan from the start. I think they might have decided to do that when they saw the split from AE. And AE did split themselves up too much, left themselves vulnerable to that. And Kurwa, they're completely all over it.
I think Kurwa don't have faith in the flag god smiling upon them once more. They're doing something bold here. Smart with all the money they have.
Yeah, they're definitely smart. They've been spending that money very well. Most all of their players in mail right now, and they're moving further and further forward. Like you said, Relax with that big red horse, which is well, that's very difficult to deal with.
Practically unkillable.
It is.
I'm sure it's
kill the
hot for
rider.
that horse under all that armor, though.
Yeah, but you know, this is it's a cold fort, very high altitude.
Ah, it'll do
I'm
just
sure.
fine.
I'm sure the horse is appreciative of the covering, the warmth.
Oh, I remember that. You have to put, in a weird way, I know a little about horses. In the stalls, sometimes you have to put like blankets on the horses when it was really cold because, you know, it was really uncomfortable for them.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen horse in fields with like little coats on and stuff.
It's adorable.
Little scarf
Animals
around a
shouldn't wear
horse.
clothing, but when they do, it melts your heart.
Flag spawns, and once again in the graveyard.
Oh,
Those
can they make
random
it in time,
flags.
or will AE really try to stop it from setting up here?
And are you going to be frustrated about this? Because this is the third time it's spawned in that graveyard.
Thunder's crashing. The flag gods are merciless. At least against AE.
They have decided that this match ain't going to be over before filled by the river.
Yes. This will be decided by horses.
But it's not unwinnable. People should bear that in mind. Although AE having a hard time taking it right now, getting on the flag first. It does not guarantee the win.
Oh
Ooh.
my God! What a headshot!
Shots like that will get you the win. That was beautiful from Sotomayor. And once again,
I
I
think
mentioned
the
it before.
man had his shield up.
Yeah, I think he's been caught off guard in that position. Sotomayor just sneaks around that corner.
They're doing what you
Incoming
said, but
AE.
look how easy it is to prevent them. They could plug
They're coming
that
into
whole
this back corner right now, but they're coming in a little bit scattered. They don't seem like they've really prepared or planned this. Raiden's got a clean shot on them. So does Griffin. It'll be very, very hard for Raid to get in here. Anders goes down.
AE
And
can't make anything.
So hard for the episode by players. They're fighting against all this armor, and they're just getting butchered as they go through these gates. Down goes Peter, down goes Emma. This could be a whitewash here. Are we going to see 4-4? Oh, well, they raise a flag before all the blood is spilt.
Shemfaras manages a quick escape.
Anders and Shema, yeah, they stay alive, so they keep their gold at least. And Shema could perhaps get a horse upgrade from that.
He did.
That's something, and that's going to give them a shot in this last round. But they're having a real hard time with these flags right now. But they're playing very, very deep, and they're gambling just as much as Kurwa. In fact, more so, because they're not trying to gain map control in the early stages. They're just gambling on getting that flag. So although
I dare
you know,
say AE seem afraid.
well, I just want to make the point that although it seems like, you know, the random element is having such a big influence here, Europai are allowing that to happen. They're saying they're waiting for a flag to spawn in their vicinity, and they're going to try and get the advantage there, knowing for well that they're giving themselves a big disadvantage if it spawns over in that graveyard.
Leave it to Kurwa to give us a good game. At the beginning was looking like a usual AE stomp. The way they've gotten all the way up to the top of the standings, just wrecking teams mercilessly. But no, Kurwa put a stop to that. This is the best
fighting back,
competition they have.
And even if they lose this round as well, they're still looking very, very good. In very, very fine form. Because 3-5 is, you can come back from that very, very easily. The problem is if it would have been maybe 6-2 the final map score, or 7-1, or even 8-0. It would have been such a huge mountain to climb for Kurwa on for the field with the river, even if they felt confident on that map.
Kurwa plan to best AE at their own game. That is the single best way to show your dominance over another team. Kurwa being Kurwa.
They firmly believe that they have better horsemen than Europai. Like that's what they're gambling on. They're saying, "Hey, just ain't got the calf skills," and that's a very bold move because you know you have Peter, Shemafarash, considered some of the best horsemen in the scene.
Did it happen again? Oh, the flag gods are
yeah.
cruel today.
And oh god.
What will AE do? They are so under.
This could spark some debate. Yeah, we got a comment from Shema here.
They put a happy face though, so it's okay. They're poor. AE, they've been losing round after round. They don't have the funds to fight these tanked up men. Whoa, Raiden and Co. and Voodoo. They are being surrounded.
They move straight into the shed here. They're not getting shot this time. Absolutely probably looking in a little bit better shape here. Getting into the shed and
Anders is actually
Raiden goes
shooting
down.
at
Oh, Voodoo gonna go down as well. No, he does just escape. That brings down the ruin in the process as well, so not looking too bad here. Shemafresh moves in, tries to get something done. He gets a slash off on Relax, but not quite enough. A with the advantage down players. Peter brings down Tyke, and the fight breaks out here. Shemafresh moving around with that big horse. He's in the position he wants to be right now. Black Tyke getting isolated as well. Anders with a double kill. That brings a pass.
Anders is doing so well being uncontested. Why is no one killing Anders?
And, well, there's just not enough Kurwa players left to kill him, and it's 6 AE players against now 2 players from Kurwa as Azam brings down Sotomayor. Relax goes down as well. Shemafresh kills Peter. It ain't gonna make a difference. M finished off Black Tide, and there you have it.
Wow.
That flag ain't all important. So
AE
see,
with
Swadia
a
take a
successful graveyard push.
we see Swadia take a 7-1 win there, but well, two things proven by that last round. One is that the snowball, it ain't everything for Swadia. You can snowball all you like, but it's not going to guarantee you the win. Nor is the flag. So
That was brilliant. From a gold deficit and from a positional disadvantage to come out winning.
the highest goal deficit you can get, 3-round goal deficit.
I don't understand. I mean, Kurwa had defended that area so well before. What happened?
I think A played it with a little bit more confidence this time. Previously, we saw them on their approach. They did 3 different things. The first time, they waited a very long time, and then they moved into that shed, and they got shot to pieces. The second time, they spread themselves out, and they were divided and conquered. The third time, they took a headshot very early on in the round, Deacon Barry did, and then they channeled themselves down an alleyway, which Kurwa were very, very prepared for. In the last round, they just kind of went for it. They were a lot more aggressive. They didn't give Kurwa as much of a chance to shoot, to set
Seems
themselves
like
up.
they cleanly separated the people in the outhouse as well. They had Andrews with good coverage of the people
Well, that's the
attacking
thing.
the outhouse. The
Like,
horses came in on time.
You're exactly right. By not hesitating, they put that extra pressure on Kurwa, and that's what took them the round.
Wow.
They didn't give Kurwa the time to defend and do what they did in the previous 3 rounds. So there you have it.
Apish Europai coming into field by the river with a substantial advantage, I'd say. They're 2 rounds up on a map that
2 rounds up.
they absolutely adore.
It's important. It's always significant. And a tweet from Irish Rebels clan saying Kurwa, 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 Kurwa. So we know who they're supporting. And guys, you can tweet in to us. Let us know what you think of the final and what you think is going to happen. Let us know who's impressing you. And let us know what you want to see from this final.
They want to see some t-shirts with imprinted names.
Yeah, hell yeah. And tweet in as well. Do the thing where you tweet in how you're watching the final. Take a picture of your setup, your TV, and or your monitor, or your phone, or however you're watching it. Take a picture of it and tweet that in as well, because we might try and do a game giveaway or something like that. We want to see how you're watching MBTV right now.
How you're enjoying the final.
Oh yeah, get involved and do that. And I want to mention quickly as well the key players we picked here, because they've all got their reasons. For Kurwa, firstly starting off, we've got Trebron. I wonder where Trebron is. Oh no, Trebron is. He's in. I picked Trebron because there's been a lot of talk about him and his cavalry abilities. Also Siggy Scotsman, but I picked Trebron because he's a player who is very well known in the scene as being a sort of troll, a creator of kind of troll videos, and I know, and also a linker of very poor, unfunny Polish videos. But also
a disseminator of trash.
Yeah, he's got a very odd sense of humor. But actually, I got a lot of respect for Trebron, even though he's kind of a troll. I like what he does in the scene, and he produces auxiliary content, which is always very good. But he's really kind of established himself as one of the leading horsemen in the scene. At the very start of the season, Sotomasu said he was playing badly. I think he used more colourful language than I did, but lately he's been a bit of a staple for Kurwa. Been very, very important. He's going to come in now here as well, Field by the River. We're likely to see a lot of horsemen being played. Carrying on as well, we've got Raiden, the Turkish archer. He's been around the scene just since the very start of competitive warband, and he's always been a really, really talented shooter. Used to be in RN with Siki Josman, and now in Kurwa, he's been really great all season. Every game we've seen, Raiden's been there, getting headshots, causing problems. Very, very dangerous player.
Archer extraordinaire.
Black Tide put up there because he's sort of he's their foot melee player. He's the infantry player that they desperately need, and they were so desperately lacking early on in the season. Infantry has always been the big issue for Kurwa, and Black Tide does that transfer. To have him in here. He's certainly a player to watch anyway, I think at least.
Also a dapper fellow with great musical sense.
Oh god, yeah. Fantastic guy.
And nice hats.
On Apis Europai, I picked LaRue because it's basically a no-brainer. We saw him already just basically splitting heads with his bow. He's possibly the best archer in the scene, not only through his aim, but just through his competitive attitude and his game sense. And he's a player who just, he knows so much about the game and focuses so much on playing at a competitive level, competitive ability. At LaRue the Bee, you can follow him as well on Twitter.
So dedicated, and, he's going to get early carpal tunnel.
Yeah, he's always going to be a key player. Yeah, you can get carpal tunnel, that's cool. It's a gamer's illness, it's a mark of pride. We also have Cleric Johnson in there. I put him in because he's been a very key part of the A6 cap tactic, which is what we're probably going to see here on Field by the River. He plays one of the dismounting cavalry. So what he does is he takes a saddle horse and infantry gear but as a horseman class and moves in to just kind of dismount and engage players on foot, but with the mobility of a horse. And Cleric Johnson has always been, I feel like a player who can play very well in very high pressure situations. He's very focused on infantry mentality and trying to bully his enemy and
use submission.
Just use the mental advantage to force your enemy to make mistakes. He's been a player who's sort of led that development infantry. A lot of people call it spamming at the start.
In kindergarten, he would spill his classmates' milk on the floor during lunch. Early bullying from an early time. Carry over into Warband.
Takes it out now on greasy sword nerds by beating them up in melee fights. And I mean, he really is arguably the best or one of the very best infantrymen in the scene.
And leader for Kurwa, is he not? I mean, leader for AE. Shoot.
I don't know. I don't think there's I think M does the battle leading for this. Actually, I'm not exactly sure. I think they changed their leader for the different tactics that they have. So they have one leader for to do one strategy.
I see. One shot caller for certain things.
Yeah, so they always know how to react in different situations. They get used to doing that same tactic.
That's also useful in case someone dies on the battlefield. You can get a quick changeover of power that way.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you can lead from death. You can still see your teammates and stuff, I guess. And I also put in Peter, just because there's been a lot of talk around him. He came over from Legend to join Apis Europai before the start of the season, and a lot of people call him a bit of a prodigy of the scene. Very, very talented player, the Frenchman. Known as someone who can just do clutch plays. I mean, everyone playing in the final is going to be basically top tier.
I like Peter's cab work. He is very in tune with the horses.
Yeah, he really is, and he always wants to play with the Corsair as well. It's been frustrating for some teams.
He's part Centaur.
Really?
Yes, that's how in tune with the horses
Which part?
he is. The back part. You don't want the front part to be horse and the back to be human, because then you're just a horse head. like those funny Halloween masks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do they count as a centaur?
He wears it when he plays.
Is any horse human cross a centaur? Or is it only when you have the legs and stuff?
I'm not sure. I have to get in touch with the furry community to make sure about that. How they define a centaur. Centaur,
yeah, I think it's centaur. And there's a different name for them in World of Warcraft as well. I can't remember what they're called. But they really drive me nuts though. I'm trying to go around the barrens, all those things, trying to beat me up.
I'd follow you, but I haven't wasted my life on a while. I avoided that pitfall.
I have, but not too much. Not too much.
I jumped right over that hole.
Yeah, it's a good. You should definitely jump over it. But it's something to experience.
Both teams still getting ready here.
Yeah, I think they just had a little bit of a breather before the second map.
Well, how long has this tournament been, Lust?
I think we've been here for... Not sure. It's been about... been a couple months. 3 months maybe, I'd say. There was 7 weeks of normal season. A week break. Yeah, so maybe like 2.5 months, I guess.
Practically,
this is the 10th week, I think.
Then this match is the culmination of what is practically 3 months of fighting.
Damn straight.
Of battles, of heartache, of surprising moments, of pretty derpy moments, of all sorts of things in between.
Yeah, exactly. And 5-3 the score.
Yes.
Anything could happen now on Football the River. So by going with an advantage to the second map.
That's tough for Kurwa. This is... 6 cav will be brought out here. 6 cav may just very well end the tournament.
We could see 8 cav. We could see anything from these two teams.
8
I think.
cav.
Kurwa are going to come out with a lot of horsemen as well, and it's going to be chaotic because that's the meta of open maps right now. It's just an insane amount of horsemen.
8 cav seemed like a great counter to 6 cav though, because 1 more cav, more less problems, but they can't catch people on the ground. The whole point of 6 cav.
Tweet in here from Wolfpack Warband. It says A have practiced Flip of the River down to perfection. Think Kurwa clan needed more rounds on Fortress. I could be right. Yes. Oh, we're gonna go live now. So
all right, let's see if Kurwa came prepared to fight AE on their own turf. Run that bad boy. There we go, and we are in the game.
We certainly are. The score is 5-3. Japanese Europai spawning against the Rodok side against the Nords. There's been speculation that Nords have a pretty big advantage here with their Jav Cav over the Rodok and inferior cavalry.
Wait, Kurwa don't bring just 4 cav?
Just 4 cav, yeah. Interestingly enough, and 3 infantry, 1 archer. So they've obviously, I mean, they know A have got this 6 cav coming. So they feel they're prepared to deal with it in a different way. They're going to the riverbank as well, which is quite interesting.
I wonder if this is hubris. This is kind of what happens to trolls. They get a taste of their own medicine. They picked Field by the River. Let's see if they can handle it. Cleric Johnson already caught out. Oh my god, nice shot.
Oh, and Raiden gets the first kill, brings down Azan very early on. AR moving in here. They're trying to catch out the Kurwa plays out in the open. Headshot comes in from LaRue that brings down the rival archer of Raiden, but Black Tide and Sotomayor closing down the row as well. He's not able to shoot right now. In comes Relax, but Black Tide already gets the jab headshot on him. And Kurwa.
Oh my goodness!
See that jab headshot? Oh my god! And this seems to be the counter to Apis Europai's 6 cav tactic. They are doing massive work right now, and A not able to deal with it at all.
They're eating up those horses!
And well, the counter seems to be insanely good Javelin headshots from Black Tide. Did you? Oh, that was unbelievable. And well, M goes down.
Jabs everywhere! What the heck is this?
They do manage to bring down Raiden and Trebron, but
nice shot on Ottoman here.
Yeah, they managed to get him off his horse as well. But T on very low health. Peter loses his horse now.
Oh, the jabs! That's the secret.
And this is dramatic because 4 cav on this map. That's not even really strange. That's basically the standard. Ottoman there as well, trying to punch Peter in the face with his fists, and Kurwa take the first round of Field by the River. I mean, I think they need these rounds because Nords do have a big advantage here. Has to be mentioned.
That is
with their throwing skills and their jabs, but I mean that second, 2 jab headshots on a row from backside was fantastic, but that second one was something else on that moving horseman. Absolutely unbelievable.
Strong and commanding start here by Kurwa.
Yeah,
turning the AE horses into glue right at the start.
Glue to pick themselves. Okay, no, that wasn't going anywhere.
Okay. Well, glue your mouth shut so you can't make them puns anymore.
Yeah, I've not brought my A game to this final.
It's fine. Kurwa seemed to be, it's rising up in them. They had their A game, they had a B game going on, but now they're stepping it up. They really had a plan for this map. I'm surprised by this.
They just ran out into the open. A charged at them with a big load of cav, and Black Tide threw javelins in their heads. That was just fantastic play from the...
I wonder if that was fortunate aiming, or if they baited AE to come into their line of sight with all these jabs. I think AE are now very aware of what Kurwa are trying to do to stop them here.
They're more cautious. They're not going to charge them out before the flag, I don't think. And the interesting thing is, I mean, this tactic, it has two horsemen being played by M and Craig Johnson. They're using saddle horses, and their main aim, in fact, their whole aim, is to dismount and to neutralize the enemy archers. That's the whole idea of the strategy, is to sort of get rid of heavy archer tactics. But they're only playing with one archer, Kurwa, and actually that archer died very early in that round. So really, archer's not the important thing for Kurwa right now. So A aren't really countering anything.
Relax, trying to get a sneaky shot off. He's run off by Emperor.
Yeah, Peter was trying to do a similar thing as well, but he gets chasing away. He's on a Corsa though, so Peter's able to escape very, very easily. Interesting that Peter takes the Corsa, but not a heavy lance. Now, it's going to engage in a cav duel with Tyke here, and it's a dangerous play for Tyke because...
Nothing but oh, CKG cutting him off!
Oh,
he did cut him off!
As well.
Cut the horse's head off!
Yeah, and Shema, oh, but now Tyke gets caught up, and he does have to escape here. He does have a hunter, so he's going to take a couple of hits. The flag spawns over by the hill here, and it's being raised by A at the start. Kurwa moving through the forest towards the flag, but taking archer hits here, and well, LaRue and Tommy set up very, very well here. Crossfire.
Oh, a miss by Axel. He could have easily killed Black Tide right there.
No kills so far. They've dismounted Craig Johnson on the flag, but he's going to dismount anyway.
All of these horses getting dismounted. However, AE are fighters of top horses. They can fight once they're on the ground.
The longer this round goes on, the better it is for AE. They got archers in good position still. And this is going to be very hard for Kurwa to win in this fight. They do have more infantry. Tyke brings down Peter. One takes down Axel, and Kurwa looking better now. Back to brings down Azan as well. Tarek pulls one kill back against Sakisi. It's still very, very close. The flag is high for Europai. The pressure is on Kurwa to make this happen, but Black Tide and Relax getting kills here. Black Tide with another kill. And
look at all those corpses!
Huge! With these javelins right now, being absolutely huge for his team. And that is what is winning Kurwa these rounds. Black Tide on 5 kills in 2 rounds right now. Kurwa now on the flag. Kurwa raising the flag higher.
A great
just
substitution.
LaRue remains. And LaRue too far away. Got an impact here. Black Tide being huge. Huge for Kurwa. And in come the Kurwa cav just to finish off LaRue here. LaRue doing what he can to try and injure the Kurwa cav as they surround him and harass him. Is eventually taken down though. Gets a few slashes off, but not enough to kill any riders or horses. Absolutely fantastic play.
Relax. Kurwa hate horses in general on this map. They kill them even if they don't have a rider. If an AE sat on a horse, it's sullied and it must die.
And well, I want to mention we've had one entry for the competition to win a surprise Steam game. One entry for the competition, which is from Captain Cavers. And I had to do a double take. I thought it was my setup because he uses, like me, a beer mat on his desk. And I gotta say, this is the best thing you can have. Get yourselves a beer mat. Don't acquire it through nefarious means like I did.
What's a
beer
mat?
A beer mat. It's like, you know, when you're on a bar, you have like a mat, which like absorbs the liquid and stuff.
Oh, I don't drink.
Yeah, but you've been to a bar, presumably.
Yeah.
You know the mats they have on the bar.
I like the peanuts.
Well, let me say, there's nothing better you can have for your desk than a beer mat because it soaks up all the liquids and stuff, and you can. It's like a coaster, but like it's big, and I think for Captain Cavs is doubling up as a mouse mat as well, so that's a very smart move.
We'll show it on the break screen. All entries will be shown. Or the good
you do need a second. You need a second monitor though. Anyway. It's got a steering wheel on his desk as well, which is pretty cool. I like peripherals and accessories on gaming steering wheel. All right, I think the fight's gonna break out here.
Wait a minute. Now Kurwa moving into the little forested area.
I'm taking a couple of hits though now. The AE Rangers having some impact here, and AE changing up their setup completely here.
Oh, AE feel like they've been countered. Shemferes running into a tree. AE not in there. Oh my god.
First kill comes in from Treble, though. Takes down Craig Johnson.
I don't want to be here.
Advantage Kurwa, yeah, but AE taking only 3 cav now, 2 infantry and 3 archers, so dramatically shifting up their approach. Obviously, 3 like 6 cav is not working.
Oh my goodness, the horse is getting dropped.
Beautiful play there. Sticky Osman comes in at just the right time. take down the dismounted axle. Voodoo brings down T, and Kurwa just look unstoppable on Field right now.
They're fist bumping the horses. That's how confident Kurwa feel right now.
They look absolutely killer on Field right now. Absolutely killer. Devastating.
I think Ottoman went too deep, but he got out. He got out. It didn't matter.
Yeah. And Raiden under a lot of pressure right now. But he got support from Ottoman. Oh, and
he's got so much support.
And take Azan down in a matter of seconds.
Oh, they're picking it
LaRue
up.
goes down. Peter dismounts Ottoman. He's gonna.
Oh my God! Raiden supported his allies.
That? He jumped over his.
That's what friends do.
Teammate.
That's what friends do.
The only player left here. Oh, he takes another hit. Death by 1,000 needles. And M will go down. Kurwa take a clean whitewash round here as the Nordic side and take the lead in this game. 6-5. Unbelievable. Happy Europai have got 4 kills in 3 rounds. That's a sentence you don't hear very often.
Kurwa are in the lead.
They look dramatically stronger right now on this map.
Wow.
Dramatically. And the real question is going to be, how much of this is the faction? A have stated that they feel Nords are a lot stronger on the open map than the Rodox are. The Jabs make a very big difference, and A still do have that advantage going from the first map. So if this map ends evenly, A will win the game. Kurwa have got to win at least 1 round as the Rodox, and that's going to be the real pressure here.
I wonder if AE have a contingency plan when 6-cab fails.
Well, that's the thing, because I mean, this is their tactic. It came at the very start of the season. It's been the talk of the season. And in the finals, we see it picked to pieces.
God,
and that Javelin was to Mersu. That Javelin, these Javelins have been insane from Kurwa all game. Craig Johnson goes down without uttering a whisper.
I think Kurwa are surrounding AE. Oh my God, pinning him against trees.
AE, I don't know where they were going or what they were doing, but Kurwa had to beat him up. LaRue and Shema bringing kills back here, but more Javelin kills from backside. He's just got so many in this set. It's been insane. M brings down Raiden. It's not going to be enough though. M goes down as well. It's only Peter left. Peter is a fantastic player, but against 5.
Oh my word!
5,
AE had
finest.
such great plans for their T-shirts.
Oh, and the Javelins finish off the horse.
They had templates planned out. They had input, but they're not going to receive them at this rate.
Down goes Peter, and a 4-0 set win for Kurwa there as we go into the third break. Unbelievable. A massive turnaround. 7-5 is the advantage for Kurwa right now.
A set sweep on Field by the River, what AE like to pride of themselves as the map, as practically Apis Europai's map.
Been absolutely unbelievable.
I guess Kurwa, they had reason to feel confident in their horses. More so in their aim.
And there was doubt cast over Kurwa. They went 4-0 down in this map. And for 8 rounds, in the past 8 rounds, Apis Europai have only managed to win 1. That's a big demoralizing losing streak there. It's going to be hard for them to go forward.
Man, AE making it tense. Now they will spawn as the faction Nords with the advantage, or so they believe.
They will spawn as Nords. Be interesting to see if they go for 6-cav again. But I mean, this is something which AE complain about as well. They say they don't have enough training partners. It's hard to train against Nameless or IG, even though they're at the top level as well. It's hard to train against them and really have it representative of a top level game, because they're not going to be able to bring the same amount of vigor that Kurwa can, and they don't want to train against Kurwa because they want to give away all their tactics. This game is really opened up right now. Pressure on AE. They've got to get 3-1 at least to bring it to a tiebreak, and well, if it's a tiebreak, that could be dramatic. Yeah, I wonder if we'd see it turn into a duel. I wonder if we'd see that.
Oh my goodness, a duel for the final. I'm already excited for it.
because if it is a duel, it'd probably be M versus Peter, and well, there's nothing more dramatic than a duel between M versus Peter.
I hope for a match with so much at stake.
I think they go to Winterberg and play a tiebreak, but
for a match with so much cotton at stake, I would hope that it goes to a tiebreaker.
You don't want to see a duel?
No, I don't want to see the duel simply because it's not the way I envision it of penalty. AKA every man has to. The way I would like duels to go is every man has to participate.
Maybe
so the winner of the duel is the team that kills the other team. Every single man.
Maybe they could agree on that. Maybe they could agree on that. Like, I don't know. Why not?
Then that makes it tense.
I tell you what would be sick. What would be sick if they did that, but they did it in battle mode. So it was like
difference.
Because then you don't get healed after the duel.
Oh my word, that would be sick. I mean, what better way to end it than by a whole team fighting till the last man? That would be
pretty cool. Although I don't know, that sort of defeats the potential for clutch there because trying to beat 5 people, if you can heal, beating 5 people is possible, but if you can't heal, it's not possible. So maybe healing would be better. I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's not gonna happen anyway. But pipe dreams, man.
We should stop speculating because it's not gonna happen.
Shirt dreams too.
Maybe for the next one we can make it compulsory because I think that would set it alight. But may not get to that point. Kurwa now with a huge advantage. They only need 1 round and a draw or 2 rounds, and they've got this. Bear in mind they've won every round on this map so far.
This would be just be amazing.
Europai say they're ready.
Apis Europai, they've pretty much excelled the whole tournament. They had 1 shaky game against Nameless, right?
And this, yeah, that's it. This could be the toppling. This could be the crumbling of kings. Because Apis Europai until this point have won every single tournament they've entered, without exception.
Kurwa trying to usurp the throne, but if you come at the king, you better not miss.
We're going live on the restart. And, I want to say...
Yes.
A couple of tweets in here.
Oh, I'm sure there are. This is an exciting match. Read them out.
I'm going to read them out right now. As the team spawn in, and this is interesting as well. We'll talk about that in a second of what's going on right now. But Serkan says Black Tide touch carry. Why is Anders not playing for A? And he subbed in now. Tommy goes out. I think I've got to say I'd rate Anders as a better archer than Tommy as well. But obviously A had their own plans. And Fabio tweeting in with his setup. He's watching the stream twice, I think, which is kind of crazy.
Well, you need 1 stream for each eyeball.
I think Fabio is.
No,
Fabio's refereeing and watching the stream at the same time, which is kind of nuts. That's cool. I respect that too.
It's actually kind of simple. Just put the audio over the stream and watch from the game.
Yeah, but it's like 20 seconds late.
The time lapse.
But we're so ahead of it that...
We're so ahead of everyone else. That's why we're streaming this shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so excited.
Quote here from another TeamSpeak quote from Black Tide. On the from Sotomersu. Black Tide quoting Sotomersu in TeamSpeak saying, "Normal cavalry, no saddle horse cavalry, it's gay." So obviously Kurwa playing 6 cav with all straight up cav here, and both teams playing 6 cav. After it breaking to pieces in the previous set, it's got a second wind here. Both teams seem to be
oh my god, Kurwa going for the throne. If they win this round, they're really telling AE, we bested you at your own game. But LaRue's in the ruins in a really smart position. I think he's hitting many horses. He's injuring them.
Interesting that Cleric Johnson's been subbed out as well. Blade Death moving in for him. And M looking a bit vulnerable here. He's dismounted his cav. We're in to support him though and provide him with that cover. Axel gets the first kill here on Tyke. And a lot of Kurwa cav getting clustered up here and caught up on each other. They've got to be very careful of that. We see now A moving forward towards the Kurwa cav, and Kurwa having a bit of a hard time here getting anything done.
Kurwa are having a difficult time picking
well.
people off, but nope.
But there's a kill from Trevor on M, and down goes one of the episode by Infantry.
Peter's next.
Brilliant shot from Raiden that takes down Peter. Wonderful shooting there from the Turkish crossbowman. Shmafresh coming in as well. Trying to do a pass, but doesn't want to risk it though. Knows there's a lot of Kurwa cav around there, and Raiden there waiting for him.
I think AE's regrouping now. They're cutting their losses here.
They're play down. Oh, and Trebron gets a big hit off there on Shmafresh. Should bear in mind as well that the Nordic cavalry have better stats. They ride faster. And Ottoman brings up Blade Death. Voodoo brings down Anders, and elsewhere we have the fight going in the favor of Kurwa. Team kill from the Kurwa captain though. Sotomasu brings down Voodoo, and a lifeline there for Episode.
All these shots!
Rax as well.
Just letting them fly from their hand into some juicy targets.
The flag higher for Episode. They've had to abandon it though. Sotomasu now raising it. 5 players for Kurwa against 3 of Europai. They're looking stronger here. A need these rounds desperately.
Oh, Axel's still alive. Weirdo with an essential kill.
And Blackside gets caught up, mounted. In comes Shroud Fresh. Axel brings down Triple. It's so close right now. The flag is higher for Kurwa. Europai have got to do something very, very fast here. Widow brings down Raven.
Oh, another kill. 2 on 2. Can't get closer.
Widow's mouse to fight.
Stabbed in the back.
They've got 20 seconds. If Blackside can stay alive for 15 seconds.
No, Blackside couldn't.
And Europai claw themselves back into that round and just take it. Incredibly tense moments there. If Blackside could have just stayed alive for a little bit longer, he would have won the round there for his team. But it's such a hard feat.
Apis Europai made all these plans for them t-shirts. They were all going out to eat together as a group. And they couldn't do that without the shirts.
This is going to be so close. Apis Europai take the first round of the last set. 6-7 is the score. We couldn't have asked for a closer final up until this point.
One more horse on behalf of the Kurwa here.
Yeah, interesting that they don't want to keep. I think it was it Tyke playing Horseman before? Playing Archer, sorry. I think it was.
I think there was an extra Archer. I'm not sure who it was.
There were 2, yeah. It was. I think it was Tyke, and they swapped him out to play Horseman as well. I can kind of understand that. I feel like a crossbowman gives you a bit less than an Archer does. When there's just so many targets to shoot at, the fire rate of a crossbowman just isn't really enough.
It's not enough to take out all these horses.
And the Kurwa obviously just said we just want to put our best sharpshooter Raiden on there. Maybe get a headshot like he did last round. And that's how they're going to play it. Also interesting to note there as well that the A Archers got no kills in that round.
Fortunate.
And well, that team kill from Sotomayor proved to be costly as well. At that point, they were very, very, very much in the lead. And they didn't, like, losing that player gave A just that extra little bit of a sliver of hope and a chance to come back.
AE came back in that round. Is this the beginning of their comeback in the game?
It was so close. I mean, at the end there, they were 2 on 4. And, well, just great work from Jamafresh and Weirdo at the end.
Yes.
Really great work.
I think the Kurwa Cav were a little too eager there to finish it off.
Were they 2 on 4? I'm not sure if they were 2 on 4. Maybe they weren't.
They were outnumbered. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 on 3 or 2 on 4.
It was a tough time for them.
Oh, a favorable spawn here. Sotomersu immediately dropping off his horse, raising that flag, creating pressure.
Yeah. You see at this point, getting that flag and raising it really early on.
Oh, this
very,
is
very
a
important
field
on a
for
big map like
horses.
this. On a big map like this, it's really important. But against 6 cav, it's not perhaps effective because those cav are going to be all over you in a matter of seconds. So Sotomersu's going to mount up again, I think, as Raiden is holding the flag. Raiden's going to have a lot of cav to deal with very, very soon. In come the Apis Europai Horseman now. M with the couch dance.
Oh, M gets
down
destroyed!
Kill before he can say
Bloody
out.
death as well! Oh, he
back
suffers a death fitting his name.
Kurwa looking very strong though at the start of this round. Tyke brings down Axel. Blade Death goes down to Black Tide 2. LaRue and Anders just seem too far away from the fight to have really any sort of an impact. As Kurwa just mashing up in the cav brawl right now.
AE went way too early. I don't know who made the call to attack there, but it was way too early.
They didn't give their archers enough time to get into good positions or support, and down they go. LaRue, Peter, and Anders finished off, and Kurwa take a very, very convincing round there. The score is 8-6 now. Apis Europai cannot win in normal time. They have to force this to a draw. That's their only chance of taking this now. Kurwa with the advantage. Kurwa, the challengers against the masters, and Mortui's coming in. Sirkin says, can't deal with Raiden, but Shema too strong? I don't know what he's talking about, but whatever. That's a stupid tweet, so I'm sorry I read it out. I read it out loud, like, before I read it in my head.
Read it in your brain.
I should read it first. I should control these tweets. Use better grammar in your tweets, please, especially Sirkan.
It's important. You'll get graded on it. Right.
And keeping those keep those screens coming in as well, because we like to watch those. Like to see how you watch MBTV. Maybe you got a projector or a TV. Maybe you're watching it in a cinema.
One day it'll be broadcast in bars.
Maybe watching it on your smart watch, or maybe you're, I don't know, watching it in the toilet. However you're watching it. Take a picture
let's see here. I think AE, they feel just as bold as before. They got it. They gotta have confidence that they're gonna come back. They can't look at it.
And M dismounts immediately, gets Well, he takes a position near the fence. Axel takes a big hit though. Sticky Josman brings him down. Down goes Peter as well.
Oh,
And once
AE's
again, the cat fight goes
falling!
Could this be the end here?
This
Kurwa
may
now
be the
with
downfall of AE!
with a 7-5 advantage against the undefeated Apis Europai. 4 players now left for Apis Europai.
Oh, the
3
bees
players
are
left,
buzzing!
and Kurwa
The queen's
on the
dead! The
of
queen's
toppling the champions
dead!
here. The queen is dead. Long live the queen. Weirdo running for his life on his saddle horse. He's going to go down too. I think this is it for Apis Europai. I think Kurwa are our new champions here, and they will be taking the t-shirts. Apis Europai,
LaRue wants his shirt. LaRue's gonna go down fighting.
they're doing what they can, but they're under pressure now as well. Anders fighting in the river. It's not over yet, but it's 3-on-7, and we don't see those very often. Anders fighting in the river.
LaRue's
Kurwa
shooting everyone.
surely a formality now. Down goes Anders. Weirdo dismounts from his horse. So much cat to deal with. He's going to go down as well. Just LaRue left. Shooting out from his ruin. The flag has spawned. That's going to be
That's it.
raised.
All that's left is King Kong here.
It's over. It's over. LaRue.
The planes are
runs out of
flying
arrows.
around. LaRue, your hopes are dashed.
He'll fight to the last second.
The battle for the
coming.
fabrics is won.
Everyone watching knows what's coming. Children know what's coming. And down goes LaRue. The champions are Kurwa. The champions of the World by Native League. They were first after the regular season. They're first in the knockouts. Unbelievable. GG, Kurwa.
GG, gentlemen.
A big tournament GG. And Kurwa have given Apis Europai their first tournament defeat. Unbelievable.
From a 4-0 start to a spectacular finish, besting AE at their own horse game.
9-6
Kurwa
the final
coming
score.
out on top.
As we go into the post game as well. And wow, what a final as well. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The champions have been defeated. Captain Cavers tweets in saying Kurwa strong. Irish Rebels a repeat of their earlier tweet. Kurwa, 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 Kurwa. And well, they started off with a 4-0 defeat in the first set, and they come back to win 9-6. A dramatic turnaround. A fantastic victory. Kurwa.
Winners of fabric.
Kurwa are the new kings. The new team to beat. And, well, that's a challenge for Apis Europai as well.
So odd too, because Kurwa and AE faced before in WNL, and AE had a resounding victory against them.
But this is the final. And, well, you know, it's got to be mentioned as well. Fantastic performances on that second map from Ski Ottoman, Black Tide, players just being, and Trebron as well, players being so influential there.
Kurwa showing 7 cab, beat 6 cab. Defining
Yeah,
a whole new meta.
The new meta. And we're gonna have an interview here. Somehow we're gonna get someone to come in and talk to us about this game, this eventful game.
This was a spectacular match. Very sad. Apis Europa have won so hard. They deserve like socks at least, you know.
This is not a drill.
I don't know if Freaky makes socks, but you know, like a little like a complimentary prize. Or maybe well, no, underwear would be better than a shirt. Cause then, I mean, the shirt you amaze. Yeah, you could show people, but the underwear, that's you feeling powerful.
Okay, well, A leave the server.
Defeated.
Final score 9-6.
They should leave with their
Kurwa.
heads held high, though. They did a great performance this season.
They play fantastically, but there you have it. And we might try and get an Apis Europai interview as well.
So we could hear their
I don't
cheers.
know if they're gonna be willing, but we're definitely gonna try and get Kurwa to talk to us.
Well, Kurwa, the winners of WNL. Is that the title? That's the official title.
They're the winners of WNL, the champions, the grand champions, Kurwa. Okay, we are gonna have some Kurwa players coming in to speak to us. And wow, what a final! Absolutely fantastic. delivered on all fronts. We're going to have Sotomasu and Raiden, I think, coming to talk to us. Find them, okay, and they come.
User was moved to your